Hey everyone, this is Lydia from Dragonfly Gardens, and as you can see, we still have quite a bit of soil that we still need to move. It has just been super hot, and with my work schedule, my husband's work schedule, we just have not gotten around to it. It really needs to be done this week because we just need to get it done, but I'm going to show you guys what all is going on in the garden. So here the red onions and the calendula is looking really great. They're really starting to shoot up, which is really good because I feel like the calendula flowers are taking forever to grow. But the onions are still doing really good. They are getting really big bulbs on them, which I'm very excited about. That is wonderful news. I really would like to get some big bulbs on them. Let's see what else is going on. The tangerine tree is, I don't know why the leaves look wilty like that, except it's really hot. I mean, it is a citrus tree, and I did get water yesterday, but it's just so hot. And I see something's been eating on the leaf, so I might have to deal with some pest issues here. Now the lemon tree looks really great. Of course, it has really long thorns on it, so that probably keeps a lot of predators off, which is really good news. The lime tree looks really good. I don't know if that's the way the color of the leaves are supposed to be, or they're supposed to be more green, but I do see some sort of bug damage there, so I'm gonna have to check that out. Pear tree is looking really good. This is the Moon Glow pear tree, so I'm so excited about that. I'm gonna prune it this fall. I just think with dealing with getting it planted and everything, it's already been through enough stress. This one is the Southern Bartlett tree. I hope it's doing well. I don't know why the leaves are doing that. I'm gonna have to check into some things. I just hope they survive. But again, like I said, I'm gonna prune it back this fall winter. So this is the Anna apple tree, and I have been watering it. I just hope it survives. It's got, on this one branch, it's got some dried leaves, but I can prune that off. I just, hope they survive. This one's the On Shimmer, and it looks a lot better than the Anna one, so that's a good thing. And of course I am going to water today. Right now it's still like way too hot. It's just really unbearable to water right now. My Roman chamomile is looking really great and doing really well. I need to come out here and harvest those. That's the most chamomile that I've had ever grown, so I'm so excited. Of course I did buy a transplant, but at least it's doing great. Yay! This is one of the clary sages that I took out of the raised bed, but look, it's starting to go into seed. I'm just going to leave it. This is like, I don't think you can make tea out of clary sage, but it's definitely used for an essential oil, so I could do like a hydrosol out of it. Here with the Hubbard squash, the cats got into this and used it as a bed, so I think they knocked my seeds about. So I need to plant more seeds in here, and because I definitely want them to grow. So I will do that either today or tomorrow morning. So the lemon verbena is also doing really well, and it's also gone to seed, but it's got a bunch of white stuff on the bottom, so I need to check about pests and see why that's on there. If it's a trap crop and it's drawing something to it, that's okay. It's no big deal. So in this raised bed, it's the closest one back to the pond. I put cardboard in there and to have it ready to fill. And this one is holding the rest of the grow bags. That the big ones are for the berry bushes, and the little ones I'm gonna probably put herbs in. And over here, we started on this one, but again, it's just been so hot, so we haven't done it. In my tomato bed, the nasturtiums are looking so pretty. And my tomato is turning red. This must be a little cucumber. I'll talk about it when I go on the other side. But the sweet potatoes are still doing really great. And I need to also harvest. I don't know if this is just an ornamental sage or you can actually use it for cooking or medicinal properties or whatever. I need to double check into that. So the leaves on this cucumber plant is really little, so I don't know if this is like a little bush cucumber plant, and I probably shouldn't have pinched the flowers off, but they are starting to bloom again, so I'm just going to let it go and see what it does, because those leaves are so little. And the nasturtiums over here are still looking great. Not really sure what these plants are. These tomatoes, I don't know why the leaves are yellow on the bottom. And then this sunflower seed. The blackberries are turning. And these first two is Osage, and they are very sweet compared to these down here, which is a different variety. And they just need water so bad and to be put in a bigger container. These last two are the Caddo thornless blackberries, which is really, really good. And if I said blueberries, I mean raspberries on these are blackberries, not raspberries. But I want to show you this comfrey over here. So I showed you how bad this one was eaten back, but look, the leaves came back. I'm so excited about that. And this one is still being eaten on, but as long as it comes back, I'll be really, really happy. I did get this trellised up on the grapes, and the stuff that's blowing on there, this fuzzy looking stuff, is the pink mimosa that I have that was here when we moved in. I gotta harvest some and make a tincture and a simple syrup out of it. My raspberry plant is still green, and I'm so happy about that. You're supposed to cut back and prune it really well, so that's why it looks like that. I hope my little elderberry doesn't die. I might have to go buy a new one. That would be very, very sad. But look at this one. It is doing really, really well. I'm so excited. It's just been so hot. Oh, it hasn't been watered, and I have got to upplant that. It will get watered today. All the herbs still looks the same. Nothing new here. So in the bigger spaces that still needs to have something placed down, I'm going to get some 20 and 25 gallon grow bags and extend. And of course, I got to get some more ground cover to put down. But here in this first bed, it has a pumpkin, but what's came up is radishes. Oh, this is also like, it's a candy roaster pumpkin, and there's the pumpkin, but everything else around it is radishes. This one is a Long Island cheese pumpkin. And I just, planted these not that long ago. This one is the small sugar pumpkin, pie pumpkin. And it's doing that. I put squash in here. I hope that's not my squash seed right there. I will be really sad. I'll have to plant some more. But it looks like it's got a radish. Because these have not came up yet, except for a few radishes. Can't remember what I planted in here. Oh, zucchini. So maybe it takes a little bit longer for this to come up. This one is the Tomasino squash that's came up, and I also planted radishes in there. I thought they were coming up, and then I don't know if something ate them. Here is a Kershaw. I don't see anything in there. So some things take longer to germinate than others. This is okra. And this is probably okra too. Over here, that's either delicata or I can't remember the other squash that I planted. But of course there's okra, radishes all around. And then over here, again, you can see the squash coming up. I can't remember. And over here, I've got some little green. This is probably just radishes. So in my prettiest bed, which I said last week, the nasturtiums are still doing well. Okay, that's okra, not squash. And that's okra, not squash. I don't know why I said that last week. But as you can see in there, it's got some pods. And then the nasturtiums are they look kind of sad right now because, you know, it's so hot. But the sunflower is looking good. My watermelon is looking good. It definitely loves the heat. These little flower buds are those stupid weeds, so I pulled them out. And these nasturtiums look pretty if they were watered, but definitely gonna have some okra soon. I almost said squash again. Silly me. Now over here, the beans are starting to do really well, and the watermelon and cantaloupe over here is also doing really well. It's starting to look better, which is a good thing. So the last thing I wanted to show you was my corn. It is looking so great. I am so excited that it is doing so well. And the saying is supposed to be knee-high by the 4th of July. So we'll see how much it grows in the next 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm just glad it's doing great. Thanks you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day and stay cool out of this hot weather, and I will see you next time.